Hi, my name is Innocent. I really would like to extend my gratitude to everybody who's just keeping in touch into my videos. So today we're just going to study about the wings and basically under the part of the skin. I'm going to touch on the skin and go forth to the wings. Before we proceed, let me just ask you to like, share, and comment on my video and this channel so that I may get your support. Thank you. I will really wish to read your comment and know what you want from me. Check on the skin and the wings exactly. We're going to base on the wings, and we're going to touch a part of the skin because the skin is kind of associated with the feathers, and the feathers are mainly associated with the wings together with the skin. Now, the skin is primarily made up of connective tissues of the all internal components of the bird and wings. Furthermore, the skin in which the is the component in which the feathers are mainly inserted. Now, the proper functioning of all these wings, feathers, and wings and every part of the body is just coming from is mainly associated with the central nervous system. Now, dipping down into the wing is very much pretty much alike to the human arm, and this is just because when you check on the basic anatomy of the wing is mainly just the same as the anatomy of the human arm. Now, when you check on this part of the wings, like for example, we have this humerus, which is the upper arm, and the radius and the ulna, which makes up the forearm, and the wrist bone and the finger bones, which have mainly just the same anatomical structures found on human being. We also have the humerus, we have the radius and the ulna, we have these wrist bones, we've got the finger bones, or the phalanges, whatever you may call them. The wrist and the hand bones are fused together in order to provide a firm base for the primary feathers, and their chief function is actually for the propelling and maneuvering of the bird during the flight action. Now, secondary feathers are primarily responsible for the lift up. In addition to the primary and secondary feathers, the hand portion of the wing has got also this part which supports small feathers on the thumb and or the first digit, and this thumb portion of the wing is also a part also known as the alula, and the feathers which make up the feathers from this part, they are just called the bastard wings. They make up the bastard wings, and the bastard wing is mainly functioned for producing the wing slot in order to increase the amount of air flowing over the wing during the slow labor flight. And for the wing, it is also made up the wing is also made up of muscles, tendons, nerve system, connective tissues, through which this makes the movement of the wings and maneuvering of the wings mainly very possible. Now, basically, when you check on the main muscle and main muscles that are very much subjected to the wing movements, you would like to talk of these pectoral muscles. Now, the pectoral muscles are very accredited with doing of the most work of the flight and movement of the wings during the flight of the bird, and this goes together, the pectoral muscles with the deltoid muscles. Now, the pectoral muscles is the largest muscles in the bird's body. It covers most of the areas between the breastbone and the base of the wing, and when the large pectoral muscles contract, the wing is pulled downward, and when they relax, they would really move down upward. Now, the pectoral muscles and the deltoid muscles are responsible for the rising of the wing, and the deltoid muscles are also responsible for rotating the wings backward out from where from the leading edge of the or leading edge down position to which the large pectoral muscles stand into. Now there are three muscles mainly that are responsible for the wing movement, including the deltoid muscles, the large pectoral muscles, and the small pectoral muscles that provide enough power for the movement of the wing. This is mainly comprised of the wing is mainly comprised of remiges, which is also remix, and the flight feathers, the long stiff feathers that extend back downward. Every year but there were some parts of the wings, like the primary feathers, the secondary feathers, and all those. Now here we're going to talk of them in large. Just generally, they're divided into almost three parts, which are primaries, secondaries, and wing cover. The primaries are the long feathers that are found distally at the distal end of the wing, and as we say, these are the ones that touch to the wrist bone and the hand bone, which are fused, which are metacarpal and phalanges, and their main function is just for the maneuvering and just during the maneuvering of the flight session of the bird. Now secondaries, these are images located at the end of the wings, proximally of the body to the body, and they are relatively shorter compared to the primaries. In some duck, and the secondary form a bright colored speculum. The secondaries attached to ulna. The bird's ulna with feathers removed can be defined by the rows of small bumps where the secondaries were attached. So when you take a bird's wing and you just try to check on it, you would find that to identify the ulna, you find these bumps forming. There are these bumps that will be observed, and these bumps are actually where the wing the feathers of the wing are mainly attached to. And the wing covert is just a small feather that covers the base of the remiges and the rest of the wing part. Now, as you could see right there, this is the middle covert, that's the down feathers, and that's the alula. This is the primary covert, and this is the primary covert, and that is the minor, and actually that's the tertiaries. The tertiaries are also other part we've not just talked about, but we're going to talk about, and the scapula. Here is just a summary of the wing part. We have the middle covert, which is the mid-sized feather of the wing. We have the down feathers, small feathers of the wing, and lula. These are further leading edge of the wing, and we have the middle primary covert, which are mid-sized feathers covering the wing, and primary covert, the feathers forming the contour of the wing, and the primaries, the largest feathers of the edge of the bird wing, and secondaries, which are largest between the primaries and the tertiaries, and the tertial wings, which are the innermost and large feathers of the bird's wing, and the great covert, which is the large feathers covering the wing, and the scapula, that's the shoulder feather. Now, as I was saying, for spud, the claws are, as it claims that it's spud, so it gets this claw-like structure that occurs at the end or at the bend of the wing. And a good example of a bird with this type of wing is a jacan, and routed, which are the middle primaries are the longest, and the other remaining years are gradually graduated, and pointed one are the primaries are the longest at the end of the wing. and a good example is a gal. And these features, these features could be seen very well and could be just appreciated pretty much when you just come into a bird opening its feathers wide when it extends its wing open wide. And as you can see right here, these are the primaries, secondaries, and the tertiaries as we saw last time. This is the radius, and this is the ulna, and you can see this is the part that the secondary is attached. And this in these areas is where you would find those bumpy structures we were talking about. That's the alula where the bastard wings are mainly attached. These scapulars. The scapulars is this part of, and it is just mainly in other words, it's just the tertiaries. uh, as you could see, the rounded type of wing is just like that. The primaries are the longest, and the others are gradually graduated. And the pointed, for the pointed, primaries are longest at the end, at the edge of the wing, and for the spurred, it has got that um, claw-like structure. And to up there, I really would like to thank you for today, and join me next time. Thank you.